of the feet to touch. And then let the knees open wide. Right hand on your belly, left hand on your chest. And just start to deepen your breath. Using this moment to arrive into the practice, into your mat. Hey Marva, how you doing? Marva, been a minute. Welcome. Exhale. And try to lengthen the back of your neck. So you want to tuck your chin in slightly towards your chest. Exhale. And then bring your knees to touch. Then squeeze your knees towards your chest. Then rock up and back. Find your way into sitting on your heels. Like that. So sweep your hands up overhead. Twist towards the left. Bring your right hand on your left knee and the left hand back. So you want to find a nice twist here with your body. Good. Step right here. To adjust that light. So keep twisting as you gaze towards your left shoulder. Release. So same action. So left hand behind your back. Let me move that light away from the camera. So you take the left hand to your right knee and then right hand back, and then keep your spine straight. So you want to find this nice gentle twist. Then you want to look towards your right shoulder. Nice. Release the twist. Now find your eagle arm. So we're going to do a bit of playful arm balances today. So right hand over the left hand, and then bring your hands to your eye level. So feel that nice rounding of the arms. Marva, nice to see you. I hope the US is amazing. Good. Release. Other side. So cross left arm over the right, and then lift the elbows higher. And then you want to feel this nice shoulder opening like we did yesterday when you were doing chair yoga. So you want to like push the arms away from your face. And then stay with your elbows and the shoulders on the same line. And then come out of the stretch. Release your hands. Good. Find tabletop. So come to your hands and knees. Cat and cow. So inhale, cow pose. So your tailbone lifts up, the chest lifts up, and then cat pose, draw your chin to your chest, round in your spine. So keep going now for a few more rounds on your own. So open into cow, and then round your back into cat. So you're gazing towards the belly. Keep doing that several times. Again, try to make sure that the shoulders and the wrists are on the same line. And then exhale, round your spine. Ooh. Tuck your tailbone in, open the chest. Exhale, round your back. Ooh. Walk your hand a step forward, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up, come into downward facing dog. Good. Trying to wake up your hamstring in your first down dog. So drawing that nice inverted V with your body. So you can see that nice V. We are creating there. Good. And then from here, come into plank. Plank here. So stay here on your strong plank. So engage your core here. You can try chaturanga. And then come into plank. Just trying to strengthen the arms for the arm balances. Low push-up, high push-up. Woo! Feel the core work. Push up and then downward facing dog. Coming back into the V with your body, and then slowly walk the feet to the top of the mat, and then come into ragdoll pose. So opposite hand grabs the opposite elbow, and then let your head melt. You can bend your knees as much as you can, and just let your upper body hang loosely. Another option, you can release your hands on the mat, like that. And then feet together. Bend your knees, slowly roll up into standing. Good. Coming into Tadasana. Nice. And then extended mountain pose. Rise up. Exhale, bow forward. Whew. Halfway lift, open the chest. And then press your palms down, step back into Chaturanga. Nice. Upward facing dog, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right leg up. Step that foot forward. And then adjust accordingly and then come into high lunge. Good. Open into warrior 2. Arms open wide. Placing that nice deep bend on the right knee. Shoulders away from the ears. Open up into a T. Now bring your hands into star pose. Palms touch. And then take Skandasana to the back of the mat. Bend the left knee. Right leg long. And then see whether you can bring your hands into prayer. Like that. And then Skandasana to the right. Again, see whether you can find. Nice. Maybe to the left again without grabbing the floor. And then walk into low lunge. Open the chest. Step back into plank. Upward facing dog. Open the chest. Hey SMS, how you doing? Downward facing dog. Exhale. Second side, same action. So sweep the left leg up. Step it between your hands. Adjust. And then come into high lunge. Hands up towards the ceiling. And then open into warrior 2. Arms open wide. Keep bending into the front knee. Gaze into the left middle finger. Tips. Take star pose. Palms touch. Hands to high prayer. And then take Skandasana to the right. So shift the weight to the right foot. Like that. Test your balance. Hands into prayer. Skandasana other side. So deepen into the left knee. Now, Skandasana right once again. And then open into low lunge. And then come into plank. Hey Anastasia, welcome. And then strong plank here. We start with our arm balances. Bend your elbows. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Woo. Now right leg up. And then come into low lunge. And then come into high lunge. Open into warrior 2. Hands open wide. Take star pose. Hey Priscilla. Nice. And then take Skandasana to the back of the mat. So good. Test this for a bit. Shift to the right. I like the mobility in this posture. Skandasana to the other side. Nice. And then shift right. And then bring your hands down, come into low lunge. And then from here, so you can step your right leg back. And then from here, spin your right leg towards the right, come into side plank. Now from here, so that you can balance on your right hand and take 3. Nice. So stay here, or you can stay here. Nice. And then come back into plank. Who's this? Service! Welcome, service. Bend your elbows. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg flies up. Step it forward into low lunge. Come into high lunge. And then open into warrior 2. And then take star pose. Let's take that Skandasana. So back of the mat. Try to see your balance here. And then shift towards the left. Skandasana right again. Keeping your hands only into prayer. Skandasana once again. And then come back to low lunge. Open the chest. And then step the leg back. Now from here, spin your left legs towards the left side. Right hand goes up. So that you can take your tree on this side. We've already worked through the 30 days. So now we are getting some strong arms here that can support you. Come into plank. Now take low push-up, high push-up, low, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Now from here, walk your feet slightly in, shorten the distance. We are going to do some donkey kicks. So we do like how many? 10 of them, maybe we try 10. So we start with 1, jump lightly, 2, 3, almost no sound, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Step back into downward facing dog. Ah. Now bend your knees. Step to the hands, coming into halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward. Whew. So stay here for a moment, feeling that nice sweat that comes from these nice balancing postures. Nice. Bow forward, bow forward, bow forward. Maybe crisscross your right leg behind the left. And then inhale, open the chest. You can get blocks. And then bow forward. Whew. So you'll feel this nice hamstring stretch. Nice. Bow forward a little bit more, getting that nice hamstring stretch. Exhale. And then unwind. Cross the other side, so left leg goes behind the right. And then when you crisscross and then you try to bow forward, you'll feel a very nice stretch on your leg. So I want you to deepen into that posture. Bow even further and just feel that nice left hamstring stretch. The deeper you get into the floor, the intense the stretch is on the legs. Whew. And then uncross the legs. And then slowly roll up, slowly. And then come into standing. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Hey, Angela Lewis, welcome, welcome, Angela, nice to see you. I thought I saw Priscilla in there as well. Welcome, Priscilla. Woo. So relax here for a moment. Now, the next balancing postures we are going to start playing around with is the famous one, crow pose. So you can get blocks. You can get a block or you can get a block or two. And then I want you to step on the blocks like this. So we are going to start getting playful now. Get on the blocks, step on the blocks like that. And then bring your hands down on the mat. And then let the balls of your feet step on the block. This kind of brings your knees to your armpits like that. Okay. Then I want you to see whether you can press your palms down there and then freeze here. So this is the first attempt at arm balances. So you can try so that you can float the right leg up, bring it down, left leg up. So you try crow, you can try both legs. Don't worry, you won't fall on your face. Just try. And then when you are ready, you can float them forward. Like that. Nice. For 5, 4, 3, 2, land on the block, and then relax here for a moment. So that is the first arm balance. We call it crow pose. So when you step on blocks, it kind of helps you get into crow very easily because you've lifted your height. So we are going to try that again. So crow pose on the other side, second round rather. So you can do this and you can try one leg at a time like this. And then when you can float, do it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Land on the blocks. That's very intense. You're carrying the entire weight on your arms. That is what we call an arm balance. So relax here for a moment. Whew. We are praying. Thank you so much for that, Angela. We need those prayers. All right. Now, last chance to try the crow. So you start this. So last time to attempt crow. So this one, you lift your heels off the ground, knees on the armpits, and then fly for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then release. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And then roll up slowly into standing. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. So that's the first handstand arm balance that you can try, which is crow. Crow is usually the most basic. Okay. Now from here, take your hands up and then bend your knees. And then from here, cross your left leg on top of the right, and then bring your hands down on the ground. Nice. Good. From here, you can stay here. That is option 1. Option 2, I'm going to attempt another arm balance here. This is dangerous. Don't try this at home. Make sure you get enough instruction. So I can press my palms and then try this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And then come up. Bring in your prayer hands nicely and then release. That is very intense. So arm balances are all about, like, see whether you can carry your entire body on your arms. Whew. Catch your breath. Hey Laura, welcome Laura, nice to see you. Now let us try the other side. So you cross your right ankle on the left knee. In case the floor is too far, you can always get blocks. I like getting blocks for these postures. You can always get blocks, so you can just get a piece of wood. Place them on your mat, and then from here, shift the weight. Start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you are ready, come into standing, and then release. Whew. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Good. Shake it out. I am sweating because these postures are very intense on the arms. Now the next arm balance we are going to do, we are going to try some handstand hops. So, press your hands on the mat, step your feet slightly into down dog, and then keep the right leg forward, lift the left leg up. Then I want you to take 10 hops with your leg up. So 1, lightly, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Relax. Woo! Very sweaty practice. Now we are going to try another one. So left leg is going to point forward, and then the right leg is going to be behind, like this. Then we are going to do 10 handstand hops as well with your right leg up. So take your right leg up, then you start your light jumps. 1, almost no sound as you land. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take child's pose. Big toes touch, knees as wide as your mat, and then bow forward. Whew. Bow forward even more for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Once you're done, rest is over. Good things don't last. So shift your weight forward, coming onto downward facing dog. Now from here, right leg goes up. Then bring your right elbow to your left knee, right knee to your left elbow, and then straighten that leg like that. And then spin your back foot flat, come into fallen triangle. So again, you're supporting the entire weight on the right hand and the left leg, and then come into sitting on the mat like that, and then you're going to lift up. Yes, Laura, good things don't last. Come down, whoo. Put in the work, then you'll deserve the last good thing. Lower the hips down, come up, trying to strengthen the arms here, and then come back into downward facing dog. So you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So as I said, from down dog, you start here, and then left leg goes up. Bring that left knee to your right elbow, and then straighten, and then lift up, like that. And then bring your hips down, okay? And then see whether you can come up. Nice, come down. So this is like really strong upper, lower arm, and then you're also using the core to straighten up. Come a little bit down, whew. And then come up. Nice, and then slowly come all the way down. Find your way into sitting. Sit with your legs straight. Sit with your legs straight like that. Hey Melissa, welcome Melissa. Whew. All right, so stay here, and then get some blocks, and then just bring them to the side of the hips or your buttocks. So you want to bring the one block on the left, one block on the right. Nice. So I'm going to place the blocks just near my sides. Then press your palms on the blocks, and then see whether you can press and lift the hips off the ground. Nice. For 5, balancing your entire weight on your arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Woo. Massage the wrist, massage the wrist. Melissa, how you doing? Thanks so much for popping in. It's a very sweaty practice, because of it's really young. It's a very heating practice. Now take the block somewhere here next to the thighs. It's naturally going to place your arms in a different position. Then I want you to round your spine, gaze towards your belly like this, and then to a count of 3, 2, 1, press and lift your hips. Nice. Good. For 5, maybe try one leg up, left leg up, right leg up, left leg up. One more time, and then come all the way down. Whew. Relax here for a bit. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last chance of an arm balance. So now you take the block somewhere near your knees. Or if you don't want to use blocks, you can just use your palms. Okay? Just somewhere near your knees. And then press the palms, lift up, and then so that you can float the legs up. And then come down. So you shift your weight forward, so that you can try float the legs up. Then bring it down. You will feel all this entire weight on your wrists and your thighs. So you can keep doing that several times. Lift up, come down. Whew. Relax there for a moment. Catch your breath, catch your breath. Hey Lady Lex, welcome Lady Lex. Relax. And then slowly from here, see whether you can find yourself lying on your back. Nice. And then cross your left ankle on your right knee. And then open your hands like a goalpost. So it's like goalpost arms opening. And then you're crossing the left knee more. So you're pushing the knee outwards more. Like that. This is intense. And then from here, shift your weight towards the left. Take the left leg down. And then give yourself a nice twist. So you push this knee outwards. And then try to keep both shoulders down on the ground. Nice. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Is that Ifeanyi? I can't read very well, but I think that's Ifeanyi. And then release. Now cross the right ankle. Push the right knee outwards, like that. So it's like you're drawing like a figure 4 with your legs. So this is like I'm drawing number 4 with my legs. And then see whether you can swing them towards the left side. Give yourself a nice twist. Now keep both shoulders down on the ground. And then twist your body towards the right side. And then feel that nice opening. Like that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly release. Woo. Nice. And then step that foot. Now from here, I want you to like hug your knees to your chest. And then rock up and back 3 times. Massaging your spine. Good. And then come into sitting. You know my favorite posture now? We are going to do balancing bear pose. So you find yourself into sitting, and then you're going to grab your big toes like this. You're going to grab your big toes like this. So grab them tight, grab them tight. And then so that you can shift your weight towards the back, balance on your bum. Balance on your bum. And then you can try one leg first, see how far it can go. Laura, I think you can do this. And then left leg stretches. Nice. Hey Betty, welcome Betty. Now, let's say they can try both legs. So this is called balancing bear. So that you can balance on your bum without falling. So stretch both legs out like that. And then open your chest for 5. I love this posture. 4, you can do this. 3, you got this. Hey Angie, welcome Angie Hart. 2, somebody has already fallen. And 1, now bring the soles of your feet to touch. Grab the tops of your feet, give yourself a massage of the thighs, butterfly pose. We are going to do that again. Angie, I'm looking forward to your Vlogmas videos now that Christmas is approaching. And I know you are a shopaholic. Good. Let us try that again. Grab both big toes. Melissa, you can do this. I see you, Melissa. Shift your weight towards the back. And then open your legs out wide. Hey, Sunship. How are you doing, Sunship? So take those legs out. Open your chest. Make sure you don't fall. Engage the core here. For 5, you can do this. If you're anything cool, I can see you there with the drums. 4, keep straightening those legs. I don't want to see a bend in them. 3, whoo, I'm falling. 2, all right, release. And 1. And then from here, bring your hands down onto the mat. Take downward facing dog. Good. And then take the left leg up. Release it down. Right leg up. Bring it down and then bend your knees. Find yourself lying on your back. Lie on your back. You're almost done. This is the last posture. And then take happy baby. This is everyone's favorite posture due to popular demand. Happy baby pose. Grab both knees towards your chest. Grab the sides of your feet. Let's give our back a massage. And it's also a hip opener. So take happy baby. So you are grabbing the sides of the feet, and then take the legs as wide as possible. Pull the knees towards your armpits. Feel that nice stretch on your hips. Yes, be a happy baby as you keep pulling the knees more. Why are you guys laughing? You should be doing the posture. Happy baby is everyone's favorite posture, so keep hugging the knees towards your chest for 5, 4, good. Feel that nice hip stretch. 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly release. Give yourself a hug one last time. And then surrender into Shavasana. Last posture of the day. Good things finally get to us. Just lie on your back. Bring the hands by the sides of your body. And just rest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. And just take this moment to thank yourself for sweating. Thank yourself for trying something different. For me, I'm excited about this challenge because it has really helped me push beyond my limits. And then slowly you can choose to stay here longer. Otherwise you can wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, maybe move your neck from side to side. Bring your feet to touch. Squeeze yourself tight. Give yourself a hug. Once again, see whether your forehead can meet your knees. Drop and lie on any one side of the floor. Push yourself and come into a comfortable sitting position. You can take an easy sit, cross-legged position. That way. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Now take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. You bow down and say namaste.